So these are some things that you should consider when transitioning back to the civilian life after the military. First, you want to find stable housing and transportation. And again, no more than 40% of your income should go towards this. Then I would get into the VA medical system as soon as possible. And if you already haven't done so, I would again apply for disability compensation benefits if you rate or qualify for them. Then I would utilize my education benefits, such as VRNE or post 9/11 GI Bill, and I would pay down all of my high interest debt while in training or in school. So over that 4 year period while you're getting your degree, or 2 year period where you get your degree, or whatever the training length is or whatever, pay down your high interest debt so you can be debt free by the time you're out of school. I would then land a job using resources such as VRNE or the veteran preference status that you have as being a veteran to go into a state or government job, if you can do that, or other occupations. Then you want to, while working, build an emergency fund of at least $3,000, but upwards of 3 months worth of expenses, if you can. So at minimum, have at least $3,000 stored away for yourself just in case of emergencies, or upwards of 3 months worth of expenses saved. And that could be anywhere from like, you know, nine to $12,000, depending on what your expenses look like. Then I would also open up a Roth IRA where 10% of your earned income goes towards it. And it has to be earned income. It has to be money that you actually earn from working. It can't be anything from disability or Social Security disability or anything like that. It has to be earned income, or gifts for that matter too from other people. It has to be earned income going into the Roth IRA, because that is a tax-free account that earns interest over the course of time, and then you're able to withdraw it at age 59 and a half, tax free, and all that money is set aside for you during retirement. And then I'd also invest in an individual investing account at about 7.5% of your income. And that could be any income that you have or gifts or anything like that. You can throw that into the individual investing account. And then I'd also throw about 2.5% into cryptocurrency wallet. And the last two things I want to mention is consider using a portion of your VA home loan to purchase a house, condo, or apartment. You don't need a down payment, but you will need money for closing costs, typically anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. Or some lenders roll it in to the end of the loan that you're getting if the sellers allow that to happen. And then finally, after living in the house for a few years and saving for closing costs for your second house, leverage the remainder of your VA home loan for a second house and start generating rental income from your first property. So again, you'd be living in your first house, and let's say, your total allowance for the VA home loan is $800,000 for your zip code, right? You would take, let's say, $250,000, buy like buy a condo or apartment or something along those lines, and then you would take the remainder of your VA home loan a couple years later and buy another house, and then rent out that condo or apartment that you purchased with the VA home loan. So these are just some things that you can do, and not everything. People are going to have other opinions and stuff, what they want to do, and how they want to, invest their money or whatnot. But this is just a snapshot or idea that you could do. So I hope this helps. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share. And I hope this helps. Take care. Bye.